Maritime disasters involving vessels have happened throughout history. One of the most famous one was the Titanic. The Titanic was a cruise ship owned by the famed shipping company, the White Star Line. It was so majestic that passengers called it the unsinkable ship. Ironically, in the early hours of April 15, 1912, it sank a few hours after crashing to an iceberg, killing 1,500.
Titanic Sisterships.
But today, we're not talking about the Titanic, rather ships that look like it. The Titanic was one of 3 Olympic-class cruise ships designed and built by the White Star Line company. The other 2 ships were called the Olympic and the Britannic. These 2 ships were deemed Titanic sister ships. So, what happened to them? Did they suffer similar fate to Titanic? Or did they survive? First, we have to know what a sister ship is. Let's say a ship is built at a dockyard by a shipping company. Then another ship is built by that same company. A sister ship has to be the same type and made by the same company. The Olympic, the Titanic, and the Britannic were all Olympic-class cruise ships and built by the White Star Line company, making them all the same type of ship. Now, the Olympic was finished and launched in the year of 1910. At the time, it was one of the most luxurious cruise ships in the world. The ship started its first voyage traveling from Southampton to New York. The ship outlived the Titanic and saw service during World War I as a troop ship, used to carry American and Canadian troops to Europe. After the war, the ship is returned to its normal ship routes and retired and scrapped in 1935. The Britannic suffered a more horrendous fate. It was launched in 1914, 2 years after the sinking of the Titanic and just before the start of World War I. The ship was designed to be the safest ship out of the Olympic and Titanic ships. When war started, the ship was requisitioned by the Royal Navy and became a hospital ship, used to bring in the wounded for treatment. On the morning of November 21, 1916, the ship struck a German sea mine and sank almost an hour later, killing 30. After the war, the Britannic was replaced by the RMS Majestic by the British as part of post-war reparations to the White Star Line company. So that is what happened to all Titanic's sister ships. Thank you for watching today's episode. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next one.